Alrighty, I have an update for you guys today. It's a little bit of a sad one. Obviously, I'm low-key panicking, but I'm also coming down with a cold, I think. So I'm feeling pretty under the weather, and this most certainly did not help with that. So as you can see here, today they did get the support column installed that will house the pullout from the double inverted top hat, so that's really exciting. They did wrap up construction at 4 p.m. today after removing 6 pieces of support. So they have removed 6 pieces of support from Tower 2 of the double inverted top hat. Definitely not a good sign, especially with the stopping of work. Furthermore, they unloaded one of the double spine pieces in the parking lot that was on a flatbed off the flatbed, and they sent in some track and supports for the stall and the ice winder roll tomorrow. So that's not looking good. I'll keep a close eye for you guys with the daily updates on what is happening, but so far they've removed 6 pieces. In this video, I'm going to show you guys with some super zoomed in shots some of the alignment. And again, that doesn't mean it's necessarily that's the problem, because when you don't have all the pieces connected, things obviously don't align either. And attaching a crane to the pieces and raising them into place could be it as well. So it's hard to tell what's wrong, but something is definitely wrong, especially with them doing a hard stop on the crane after removing some pieces, unlike last time where they continued construction after removing the piece. So this is that sign that I said we would look for something to be wrong. So as you can see here, they're bringing in some supports for the ice winder roll and the stall. That is obviously going to be where they're focusing tomorrow. Very curious to see what happens with the double inverted top hat, if anything, tomorrow as well. We are down to, what is this? 4 days left now, video? 4 or 3? I'll figure it out with the thumbnail. We're either 4 or 3 days left. Obviously, Sunday didn't count. They didn't work on Sunday. So I believe it's 4 days left. But yeah, with that being said, the station area, they didn't really work there today. They had today off. A lot of brickwork needs to get done throughout the park. As well as the aesthetics in AlpenFest still need to get done as well. They are still working on the Rockscapes rock work, as well as timber kits. No sign of timber kits on site yet. But the park is definitely looking a little behind. If I'm going to be super transparent, I would say go into Season Pass Holders Day with a very open mind that a lot of rides might not be open or running 1 or 2 trains, and that there's going to be long lines and things. The park may not look the best because it's pretty far behind in a lot of areas. Like what? It opens this Saturday, and look at the state of the park on Monday. And yeah, so there's definitely a lot of work to be done to get this park ready. And they need this big crane out of there. But, I mean, there's a chance they could just have to close down this path temporarily, and they're one of their biggest washrooms in the park. But we'll have to see. Tomorrow and Wednesday will be the telltale sign of what's going to happen. If we see them put the pieces back in place or continue construction, then that's a good sign on the double inverted top hat. If they switch over to the stall and the ice winder roll, then that could be a sign that something's wrong. So I'll explain something in great detail to you guys that I do know is taking place that might calm your nerves. Basically, this coaster has had a lot of alignment issues, and that is common with roller coasters. Some people will tell you it's not, but it is. Having that ability to talk to people who have built coasters. Essentially what happens is if the holes don't line up, they'll go in and drill some further holes in the support to make sure that it aligns and they can bolt it in. They'll then use some longer bolts and some flanges. Wow. And they'll get that put back into place. So, and that does have manufacturer approval on any ride, but they'll need to get manufacturer approval. So that's essentially what's been going on around this coaster. And once the park opens on Saturday, I'll be able to show you guys that in great detail. And I'm really excited to show you guys that because it's super cool to have learned a lot about roller coaster construction this off season. And that is essentially what's been taking place visibly with the top hat. It has taken place elsewhere on the ride that we didn't necessarily get to see in great detail with the drone, but now with the top hat, we've been seeing these pauses and then reinstallments with some modifications. So I'm very excited to show you guys some of those modifications in person on Saturday. But for the meantime, it looks like we're going to switch our attention over to the stall and Icewinder roll moving forward for the next day or two. I will say that it probably will be 2 to 3 days max to finish this side of the ride. I'm hoping 2 days, so just Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, they can finish the top hat. But they've definitely had a little bit of some setbacks. Not the vertical construction team's fault, by the way. This definitely has been a challenging alignment issue with the steel fabricator and the bolts lining up correctly. So the team, the vertical construction team, has been killing it with what they've been handed. But again, this does happen. It's a very precise, essentially Lego set. A fancy, precise Lego set that everything needs to fit perfectly for this thing to work engineering-wise. So it's a lot of build it, take it apart, build it, make some modifications, build it, make some changes, and get approval and build it. And as you can see there on the ground, there is a chain. I assume that's for Wonder Mountain's Guardian, but we'll have to wait and see. Maybe that's why there's been a slight pause over there as well. Maybe Wonder Mountain's Guardian is going to have some work done to it. But yeah, over here, they've got the clearance envelope still on the track. The tarp's up so we can't see the tunnel inside. You can tell Rockscapes is building that kind of outer shell for them to then spray that concrete on to look like rockwork. Not much else going on in AlpenFest. And yeah, I have something I want to say, a little spoiler for something in 2025, but I don't think I should say it yet. I think I'll say it on the podcast. So I do have some exciting news about an attraction at Canada's Wonderland, but I'll save that for the podcast for you guys. So tune in this Thursday or Friday on the podcast. We haven't decided which day we're going to do it. And I'll have some exciting news about a really old attraction at Canada's Wonderland that you guys will really like, especially us older people. You'll really like it. So as you can see here, they're unloading some supports for the Icewinder roll and stall. They'll probably go in, build those, and then install those track pieces. Again, really hoping they can get this done in 2 days, but we'll have to wait and see. And they have a lot of fence work to do and brick work to do before the park opens on Saturday. So the park's going to probably look really busy from the drone tomorrow. And yeah, it's gonna be really exciting. I think that's all I have to say, other than, yeah, it's unfortunate that there's this slight little delay, but again, very good on the vertical construction team that they're able to just move themselves over and start focusing on another part of the ride. So yeah, I guess that's all. We'll find out more tomorrow. I'll keep you guys posted. And obviously for you people on Patreon, you've been updated all day today, and you'll get your updates tomorrow throughout the day as well on what's going on. So thank you so much for supporting the channel and watching our construction updates. The super zoomed in shots of some of those alignment issues will be at the end of the video. And again, those things are very easy to fix. So it's going to look like there's a lot on the camera and you're going to be like, well, they're going to have to send these. So no, that's not what happens. They use flanges and some bolt holes and then some longer bolts to fix that. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much. Have a good one, guys. Bye.